Have you ever watched those incredible dancers on TV and thought, I wish I could do that? Well, me too. The problem is, I have what you might call the left feet. Seriously, my coordination is so bad, I sometimes trip over air. But I decided to do something completely crazy. I gave myself 30 days to learn how to dance like a professional. The journey was wild, it was embarrassing, and honestly, pretty painful. But what happened at the end? Well, you just have to see it to believe it. Day 1. I walked into the dance studio feeling a mix of excitement and pure terror. I met my instructor, a wonderfully patient woman named Chloe, who probably regretted her career choice the second she saw me try to do a simple warm-up. My reflection in the giant mirror was not my friend. I looked like a confused flamingo trying to untangle itself from a fishing net. The first move she taught me was a basic step. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. My brain would tell my left foot to move, and my right foot would just freeze. Or sometimes both would move at the same time. I spent the entire first hour just trying to get my feet to listen to my brain. I left that first session drenched in sweat, feeling completely defeated and wondering what on earth I had gotten myself into. The next couple of days were a blur of frustration. Every muscle in my body ached. I discovered muscles I didn't even know existed, and they were all screaming at me. Then came day 3. This was the day I hit my absolute lowest point. Chloe suggested we try practicing a small part of the routine outside, just to get a feel for a different environment. Big mistake. We were in a public park and a small crowd of people had gathered, probably curious about what we were doing. I was supposed to do a simple spin into a dip. I spun. And that's where things went horribly wrong. My feet got tangled, my balance disappeared, and I went down. Hard, right in front of everyone. The silence was deafening, followed by a few muffled giggles. My face turned a shade of red I didn't know was possible. I wanted the ground to swallow me whole. I just lay there for a second, thinking that's it. I'm done. I'm quitting. It was just too embarrassing. But as I was walking home, replaying that fall over and over in my head, something shifted. Was I really going to let one fall, a bit of embarrassment, stop me? I thought about why I started this challenge. It wasn't just to learn to dance. It was to prove to myself that I could stick with something difficult, that I could push past my comfort zone. Quitting felt like letting that fear win. So, with a new, albeit fragile, sense of determination, I decided to keep going. I wasn't going to let the confused flamingo win. The first week was all about fundamentals. We drilled the basic steps relentlessly. My feet were covered in blisters. My legs felt like jelly. But slowly, very slowly, something started to click. I stopped having to stare at my feet the entire time. I could actually look up and see my reflection without wincing. By the end of week 1, I could string together a few moves without falling over.